Season change can be a little confusing sometimes, especially when it's different than usual. Here I have a small model of the sun and the earth. Say this flashlight is the sun and this stress ball is the earth. The earth tilts on its axis to rotate around on its orbit and gives us the seasons. When it gets to this point in its rotation, this should give us the autumn equinox, or the beginning of fall. I'm here in front of Red Pepper Taqueria in Buckhead, where customers reported finding a hidden camera in the bathroom.
And now, the weather.
I'm Peyton Lewis with your weather for tonight. So we're gonna go through an update on the drought. I'll give you your 5-day forecast, and I'll tell you a little bit about the pollen count, and talk about why it's been so hot lately. Now let's talk about this drought season that we've been experiencing. So earlier today, I stopped by Sweet Olive Farm and Animal Rescue to talk with 3 of the women there about how the drought has been affecting their animals. Here at Gum Springs Elementary, students are getting a unique learning experience through drawing butterflies. Neighbors say they weren't notified about an alleged rape until 2.5 weeks after it happened. Police are still looking for this man, and it has residents on edge. Here at Project Safe Thrift Store on Hawthorne Avenue, 90% of the proceeds go to victims of domestic abuse.
There you go.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
We're here live at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, where a little boy was injured while taking a ride on a conveyor belt.
All right, there you go, my friend.
Here at North Jackson Elementary School, kids are taking full advantage of the best break in the day this week. The Georgia Department of Education, along with Jackson County Schools, are celebrating National School Lunch Week to combat childhood hunger. 1 in 5 children in Georgia suffer from being hungry. This event was created to encourage children to eat a healthy meal while they're at school. The theme this year is What's on Your Playlist. Dr. Deborah Morris, the director for school nutrition in Jackson County, says they're trying to spice things up.
We have a participation incentive going on this week where we're offering earbuds for What's on Your Playlist for giving kids an opportunity to win earbuds all week long if they dine with us for lunch.
Each day this week, 2 kids from each school are selected to win earbuds based on the number of meals they've eaten at their school. Preschooler Hudson Murphy is one of the children participating in the National Lunch Initiative. Although he hasn't won any headphones yet, he says he really likes school lunch and told me all about his favorite meal.
French toast sticks so I can get sticky on my face.
Although the headphones are a nice treat for the kids, head cook Pam Comer says her and her staff get their own incentive this National Lunch Week as well.
It's great for the cafeteria because like when they get excited, they get their friends excited, and then the kids that normally will bring their lunch, they want to eat lunch with us.
At the end of the week this week, the child who has eaten the most school lunches will win a pair of $200 Beats headphones. This may make students want to add school lunch to their playlist in the future. Peyton Lewis, Grady News Source. Jackson County School Transportation is down a few drivers right now, but that doesn't stop their wheels from turning. As fans are leaving the Braves game here tonight at SunTrust Park, the water boil advisory remains in effect. Fans got by on just plain old bottled water or just avoiding water altogether. The water boil advisory will remain in effect until 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. I'm here with Mr. Ed Sheeran at his very own pop-up shop in downtown Atlanta. Ed, how are you feeling? Never mind, we'll talk to him later. I'm here at East Jackson Elementary School, where kids are learning about nutrition by adding a little crunch to their lunch. Here at the Jackson County Board of Education, teachers have gathered to learn about how they can add coding to their curriculum. This little device is called Raspberry Pi, and teachers all across Jackson County schools are using it to teach their students more than just computer coding. Raspberry Pis are low-cost credit card-sized devices that plug into a computer or television. They allow users to create anything from word processors to working robots. Media specialist Lisa Wilbanks from South Jackson Elementary School is leading the effort to implement Raspberry Pi and says introducing this device can help students gain applicable skills to use later on in life.
So our kids, definitely in this day and age, there's so many careers where kids are going to need that coding, that skill, but also not only just the coding, but the critical thinking and the you know, the procedural thinking and that sort of thing, and them collaborating and working together.
Wilbanks says last summer she went to a conference to learn Raspberry Pi herself in the hopes that she could teach others in Jackson County. At a workshop today, teachers spent time learning and doing exercises to explore the full functionality of the Pi devices and how they would use them in their own classrooms. West Jackson Middle School robotics teacher Meg Barber says these microcomputers give her students a different kind of learning experience.
They just allows them to explore and think outside of what we normally do.
Mrs. Wilbanks says that allowing kids the opportunity to use these devices can teach them one very important life lesson as well.
So many times we do code and it doesn't work, and so getting kids to know that it's okay to fail and it's okay to pick back up and fix where they go.
Peyton Lewis, Grady News Source. 21% of college students report having experienced relationship violence with their current partner, according to nonprofit Healing Abuse and Working for Change. Later today, people have planned to stand in solidarity on 15th Street and West Peachtree for pedestrian and cyclist safety. People are using this event to remember those hit and killed on the roads of Atlanta.